Hi there, Taurus. This is Kim with your Eclipse reading. Sorry, this reading is a day late, but we're still feeling the eclipse energy. The whole point of the reading is to ask spirit guides and our angels, what is it that Taurus needs to see or be aware of? What are they awakening to? And so this might be just confirmation for you about the energies that are pretty much still around right now too. So let's start off with the Soul Contracts deck. And let's get one of these to start off with for Taurus. Wow, you have a big one. You have a big one. You also have Lunar Protector on the bottom. So maybe you are very big into, all things moon. The moon's energy shields you with a protective force. Trust in its guidance to find clarity during times of uncertainty. Lunar energy, protective force, and listening to your intuition. And I mean, the main thing or the main theme right now for what's going on towards it is a spiritual rebirth, which is big, right? Your soul is undergoing a rebirth like the rising phoenix. Embrace this new version. Embrace this new version of yourself with open arms, renewal, new beginnings, and soul cleansing. So depending on what stage you're at with this, you may be, everything, the phoenix burns everything to, everything in the nest, including the nest itself, so that it can be reborn completely new. So let's use Forces of Spirit. It is like an alternative tarot deck, and it kind of will give us a deep dive into what's going on, with our psychology, what's going on inside. Personally. And this reading might be a little bit short this time because trying to get caught up on private readings and get these eclipses out. The womb, wow, whoa, and expansion. And I have reversals in here, by the way. So, and reversals aren't always bad. They always just give us, more information. But, okay, you have expansion, you have the womb. These are both in the upright. This is saying that something big is here. You need to have more trust, have more faith that the universe is going to, show you what you desire or bring you to what you want. Right now, there can be a lot of pessimism with trust in the reverse, or just a feeling of I don't know if I want to take that first step. But yeah, I don't know. I get the feeling that this is something to kind of let your guard down on, because this is what Spirit has brewing for you. In the womb is talking about something that has not yet made an appearance, but is definitely in the process of being created, right? You think of the womb is where it's sheltered, where the creation is sheltered until it's completely ready. And then it comes into our life, right? So it hasn't appeared yet, but they're saying this is like your celestial uterus. This is definitely out there, already being created for you. Your expansion, your maybe luck, expansion. You kind of get a 3 of Wands feel from it, and the energy of Jupiter. So expansion. Yeah, dropping any kind of resistance here towards expansion, because something is already being created. Something's already in a process. The Initiator. See, it's like a trust the process. Trust the process. 444. If you're being guided, it's like that first step, The first step. What is the first step? Have you been denying yourself something, or even in denial about a new beginning or wanting a new beginning? Because denial is here. The initiator in the reverse is kind of like when we're just, with trust in the reverse, we're afraid to take that first step. Oh, because it is overwhelming. Because it's overwhelming. The energy of what you have to release. Okay. So, and slight fear of the unknown, which is definitely this is the common thing that people fear, is what we don't know, right? But so that is just what that is, though. False evidence appearing real. Seems like something's being thought about too much, or like overthinking or over questioning before doing something. And like I said, there may be something in our life that we're either denying ourselves or that we are in denial about. Overwhelm represents the emotional saturation, the pressure, and the feeling that there's too many forces on you during this state of mind. So it's like a state that your mind is, like I said, what's going on the inside. So you could feel overwhelmed. You could feel pulled in a lot of different directions. Also says you may need space, rest, or support in order to regain clarity. And then I think they're giving you clarity here with the 65 with release. Represents letting go, loosening the tension, the moment when something that has been held tightly is finally allowed to move freely. This force appears when pressure, attachment, emotion, or resistance begins to dissolve. Release can feel liberating, but it can also feel vulnerable. Letting go requires trust that something new may emerge once the space has been created. Release may indicate a situation is approaching a moment of emotional or structural shift. And something has been building up pressure and it will soon find its outlet. That's good. So the pressure is about to be released. And when you're stepping into the unknown, right, we're moving into uncertainty. We're not sure. But when it's in the reverse, it may indicate a fear of uncertainty and the hesitation to explore new territory just because of that. So that is what the eclipse has been trying to let you know, or has tried to let you know over this time. Get ready for the new journey and expansion, I would say, for having a complete spiritual rebirth. Yeah. The rising phoenix for you. It's going from a position of feeling like we were powerless or helpless, or or even feeling like we were lured into something that was like a con game, to all of a sudden there's a great catch, luck, prosperity, abundance, and the multiplication principle. It's like you're eating on God's numbers, God's math with the fish, you know. Dear John, and this might be the release, right? Whether you have to say goodbye to somebody or say goodbye to that job, whatever it is, the Dear John is rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, set boundaries, divorce, strained situation. It's not you, it's me, the end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. And your angel number to close out this reading for Taurus. 5, change, unpredictable. But we're waking up to the fact that there's going to be change. Good, though. That's good. Change is good. Change is good, and change is the only thing constant, right? 5, flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. I am adaptable. And 1111, the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and to help you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. And that's what I have for your messages. Sending you love and light. Bye.